Hello everybody, it's me Roscoe and welcome to the latest instalment of Game Day, and we're arrived back at Portman Road once again as Ipswich Town take on Stoke City in the Championship. Of course, Kieran McKenna's men looking to back up their 3-0 win against league leaders Coventry City. What an afternoon it was in Suffolk on the weekend. And they take on Mark Robbins' men, who had a not bad season overall. Last 5 games not so good, only 1 win out of those games, and they got hammered 4-0 by Sheffield United on the weekend. So they're a wounded animal going to this one, as the music has just been raised, the volume. But yes, we shall see what's in store tonight under lights at Portman Road. Ivan Azon, the man on the programme tonight, he's likely to start with George Hurst's suspension. I'm predicting a 1-0 win. It's going to be a tough game, but Nunes to score the goal. Let's see what's in store. Let's go and get some media scran. Although, peek behind the curtain, I've already had dinner, but you know me, 2 dinner Ross. Let's get it in the belly. Let's go. Okay, then now in the press conference room as standard. Team news just dropped. Just one change, which we were expecting. Enforced, of course. George Hurst suspended, so Ivan Azon is in. We've been shouting to Kieran McKenna, don't do your changes, don't rotate. He's not done it, so only one change. And by the way, boom, a bit of beef stew to get in the belly. As I said, on 2 dinner Roscoe tonight. Let's get in the belly and let's get pitch side. Let's go. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, now pitch side. Hello, that made me jump, I'll have to admit. Hello, Mr. Lenz. The players are out the tunnel. Let's see what tonight we have in store. Let's bring it on. Town fans in full voice, Stoke City fans in their numbers. Hello, Mr. Chief Steward. Let's see what tonight brings us. Hopefully 3 points. Let's go. Mr. Lenz. Boom. Well, full time here at Portman Road, and it's just Town won by 1 goal to 0. Jaden Philogene, the boy again. Leave him some space. He will score and punish you. I predicted 1-0, Peachy.
Jaden to score the first?
No, unfortunately not. That was Marcelino Nunes, my first goal scorer. But prediction league, I'm back in it, back in the game. But my friend, thoughts on that one? Another big 3 points and a clean sheet at Portman Road.
What a weird game of football that felt.
Yeah.
It was pretty weird. I mean, I don't care, because like someone said to me on Saturday, before the game on Saturday, 2 wins, 2 clean sheets, 6 points. We don't want more than that. Tonight, just one of the games we granted. I mean, they gave Jaden the freedom of Portman Road for the first 90 seconds. Yeah. He made them pay. And then literally the rest of the first half was pretty much all Stoke, just passed the ball around. They didn't create much. And then the whole day just even seemed a bit flat. Yeah. Atmosphere as well, like the crowd weren't really up for it. I think I can't put my finger on it in a minute.
Wednesday night, maybe.
Yeah, there is that. But we should have scored more. I mean,
Zon, bless him.
That was nearer the blooming floodlight than it was the goal. Oh, we had a little light show, didn't we, as well?
Yeah.
Bin that off. Sorry, I'm a miserable git when it comes to stuff like
Yeah,
that.
not for me
Maybe
either.
for big games, but
Yeah. What are you saying, Stoke at home on a Wednesday night's not big?
nah, same with Tuesday night was big in it. That's the way it's Stoke on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
No, but I think the main thing is we've got another win, and we're sitting 4th now. Yeah, I just can't think much else to say about that game really, because it was weird. It really felt weird.
I think obviously a big talking point is no rotation from Kieran McKenna. Although I did see a few players looking a bit knackered.
Philogene done another 90 minutes, and
he
was awesome. He's definitely our new star boy, so to speak. Like I said, the Azon, he was obviously the only change, but that miss didn't really help.
His touch wasn't great.
Matasiwa was brilliant. Was that his 10th yellow card, do we know?
Oh, because he's got 1 more. Let us know though in the comments. I think he's got 1 more.
Because then that's going to be that'll be a 2-game ban. Hope we can get through to January and get maybe a covering for him.
It's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, defended well. I mean, I must admit that Stoke lad up front was at Mabadidi, who we were linked with in the summer. He was getting in between Kipray and... That's it. He was getting between like Kipray and O'Shea quite well, but other than that, we defended well. Yeah. They had that one sort of cross shot that went for a corner right at the end. And my cynical Ipswich brain thinking, we should be 2-3-0 up here. What's going to happen here? And luckily, just nothing happened. But end of the day, last 2 home games, 6 points. What more do you want? Yeah. Well, I'm sure people want 100 goals, but...
Like, we weren't entertained tonight, but sometimes in this league, I think those sort of results, you just got to get done. You've got to grind them out, get the win.
Oh, yeah, if you're a neutral watching that, you think, well, what a 90... Yeah, you saw... The best thing we saw the first 90 seconds was the goal, but other than that, it was like 90 minutes of... It was very like a bit like a chess game in the middle. Yeah. Most of the game was played in the middle of the pitch today.
Yes.
We create more chances.
Well, it's very rare, wasn't it? Stoke had most of possession, which don't normally happen at Portman Road. Normally it's us, but they had most of it.
I must admit, I thought Stoke played really well. They're picking up all the...
Yep.
They're getting the right positions. But again, the one thing that lacked for both teams, I feel, was the final ball.
Yeah.
There's a couple of times where there was one where Stoke got the ball, I think Nzonzi, just got to tap it through for...
That's a throwback, by the way.
Yeah,
when I saw him on the T-shirt, I was like, is that 2015?
I mean, everyone's big to me, but he's a bloody big fella.
Bald.
But he could just put it... Well, nothing wrong with being bald, mate. Nothing wrong with that. Hair's overrated. Slave on shampoo and all that. Anyway, but there's a bit where he could have put Silver Thomas through.
Yeah.
And the ball went through and I thought, oh, S. And then it was too hard. But on another day, if he just rolls that through, Silver Thomas through on goal. And again, with us, we had a few times where we were just that one clinical ball away. Yeah. But I don't care. I wasn't entertained tonight, really, but we got 3 points. And what matters at the end of the season? 3 points. So bring on Leicester, up a town.
Don't know. Okay, next up, I'm joined by a very special guest. It's our Mexico City correspondent, Ben Chaplin. Chappers.
Yep.
My friend, good to see you. I think last time we spoke was the Arsenal away game.
It was.
How are you, first of all? It's just good to see you, all the way from Mexico.
Yeah, thanks. I'm on a short pre-Christmas trip, so I did Coventry last week, and that was amazing. So I'm bringing good luck. So that's 2 and 2 for me, 2 and 2. And yeah, I sat with my family today, and thought it was a tight game, like very tight. And it feels for the first time that 1-0 might just be enough. It's always felt like that's like not enough, but today we defended really well, I thought, and there were some lovely passages of play. It was good to see, and more than anything, like I say every time I'm back, it's just being back is the best part of it, right?
Yeah, I think don't go home. I know Mexico's probably lovely weather and it's obviously a lovely place to live, but you've won 2 games in a row now with you here.
Exactly.
Like I don't know if you're at Leicester. You're at Leicester.
Well, this is controversial. So I planned this trip for three games, and the family vetoed me. So we're doing a family pre-Christmas lunch on Saturday.
So it's family's fault if we lose.
Yeah. So if we lose, then that's Chaplin on the Chaplins, not on me.
Obviously not. No relation to Connor Chaplin, but
no, exactly.
Well, we don't know. Maybe
potentially.
So, But yeah, anything else that stood out for you tonight? It was just a good clinical 1-0 win. Just get it done and over with.
Yeah, and there was a passage of play right towards the end of that game, like last 5 minutes, where I felt like we were moving it around really nicely. There's you can see what they're trying to do. Honestly, really good. We won't talk about my Spanish-speaking compatriots miss. But I like him too. I think the Shark is going to come good. So. And I'm going to, if I can, I'll do a little plug here. So our North American supporters group have been kindly helped by the club to get this signed shirt, and we're going to launch a raffle in the next couple of days. I was supposed to meet Matt Holland on Saturday and again today, but we've just missed each other. He's also signing from the Punch era, from when he was playing. He's going to sign a shirt that we're going to raffle as well. We're also doing a flag, a North American supporters club flag. So you'll post it, right? When the time comes. So yeah, anyone who wants to buy a raffle ticket, we're going to be posting that in the next few days. So hi to all the North American crew out there as well.
Yeah, definitely love that. Good old James Farthing, who's also a friend of the show.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So I'm sure
James, buy some tickets. Here you go.
There you go. Boom. I may even buy a ticket myself to get this.
Yeah.
Oh, and maybe So maybe I could be a lucky winner.
Thanks for having me on, mate.
Yeah, man.
It's the KOA Army.
Love it. And the final man joining me is good old Jubster, who's growing a very nice beard. I have to admit, he's battling me.
Started at the start.
Silver Fox, mate.
Yep, started with the pre-season.
Yep.
Still going.
I like it. I like it, my friend. We're talking about that because the game was fine because we won. Happy days.
Yes.
Thoughts on that one?
We got the job done. I think is the easiest way to talk about that game. We started at a canter. I was really pleased with the way that we started. The intensity and the way we're passing the ball around was miles better than a lot of the other home games I've been to so far this season. So when we took the lead, it's like happy days. The floodgates are going to open. This is going to be brilliant. And then I think that just gave Stoke the impetus to, all right, well, we've got to come at them. And we were just comfortable. We just allowed them to have the ball, and that is the story of the next 87 minutes, really, to be honest.
Yeah. I want to mention, sorry, I know we've already said it on this video already, but Ivan Azon's chance. Bloody hell. I think I said this. His name was in lights, but unfortunately in the back of the stand of the El Ramsey.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, he knew he was going to start tonight because with Hurst suspended, so he knew he was the man up front. Obviously, like you say, the goalie was well off his line. There was a Stoke defender running back. Like you say, name in lights. I'm just going to bury this, and into the stands it went. But in fairness, he was a handful.
Yep.
He was a handful for that Stoke defence. He had a couple of a couple of through balls in the second half. He had a header close in the second half as well. He's another one of these Ipswich players that just improves as they get 90 minutes under their belt, and I know this is game 20 of this season. Azon has really come into his own now, and we're starting to see the player that Cesc Fabregas wanted to keep and not go to England. So fair play to him. He had a good game today.
Definitely, and just a solid win. There's not much else to say really. But how are you feeling now, my friend? Going into this now Christmas period, we've had this run of games we've had. It's been incredible. Of course, got Leicester next.
Yeah.
But out of the games, it's only really been the Oxford defeat. The Blackburn was not great. Hull, we just.
Charlton at home.
That was
horrible.
I'm not talking about that run. That was ages ago now, and I just don't want to talk about it.
We won't talk about it.
No.
Look, we're 20 games, so we're
20 games.
We've played 20 games. We're 3 games away from being halfway. We're 4th. We're on 34 points. We're 5 points off second place. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. You think about this. I think I've said this on a previous pod as well. This team got absolutely battered and handed their asses when we were in the Premier League. So confidence was rock bottom. To ask them to come into the Championship and start from game 1 winning games with the overhaul of the team that we also had, the changes in the summer that we talked about, that wasn't going to happen. So here we are, a couple of games away from Christmas. We're 4th. We're the better of the other 2 relegated parachute teams as well. I know Southampton seem to be turning a corner now. Leicester, we've got Leicester at the weekend. That'll be another good test. But they're mid-table. I think we're doing all right. Coventry, seem to be running away with it. Obviously, we beat them at the weekend. They drew last night. They're not. I always say this to my kids. Jessica and Harvey know this really well. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yes.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, and we're in a good place. We're in a good place as we enter the festive period, and good. We'll carry on.
Yes, Leicester City up next, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you at the King Power. Hope you've enjoyed a game day once again. We'll see you next time. Thanks, Jupiter. Poo.